everyone, my name is Zaina. Welcome back to my plant channel. Today I am going to be doing plant care on all of the plants I have for sale on Mercari. And I figured as I do the care on the plants, I could kind of show you what I have for sale. So if you are interested in buying anything, then you know what there is to offer. All of my plants that I have for sale are, like I said, on Mercari, so I will link my Mercari in the comments down below. The pictures might be a little smaller, like there'll be smaller pictures of the plants because obviously in between me posting them and now they've grown, and it's just like a real hassle to always have to kind of update the photos as they grow. So I do that when it's like, okay, like these plants look like a lot different sort of thing. But yeah, with that being said, if this is something you're interested in, please feel free to stick around and maybe you might get yourself a plant. Who knows? So thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing, and I'll get right into it. So starting off with plant number one, we have this string of spades. I really enjoy it. If you look kind of in there, they have some funky leaf action going on as well. Pretty interesting. String of spades is by far one of my favorite plants in my collection right now, and I have so many cuttings of my plant, and my plant is thriving. So this is plant number one. Plant number two is this variegated string of hearts. It is looking so cute. Its leaves are really nice and juicy and chunky. I'm really impressed with this plant. I thought it would not grow this fast, but look at its new growth is still like hardening off for like 3 leaves down, and it's obviously putting out even more. So this plant will do you no wrong. All right, the next plant I have for sale is this Hoya Wyatttii. It is really cute. Also, all that white dust on it is diatomaceous earth, so don't worry about it. But yeah, it usually takes Hoya a little while to get established and start growing, but you can see the roots in there, I think, hopefully. And obviously it is growing, and I just watered it, so yes. Plant. Now this plant, I have no idea how I still have it. This is my Hoya pubicalyx splash that I have listed for sale, and look at how much it has going on. I'm so surprised it's still here and it hasn't sold yet. This is probably my best plant that I have for sale right now. So if there's one you want to jump on, I would say this one. Next up is this Hoya Crimson Princess cutting, and look at it has some new growth going on. It has like 3 shoots, vines, whatever we call them. Look at that. That is incredible. Very exciting. I'm super excited about that. This one took a while to establish itself, so I'm really impressed. I'm impressed with most of these cuttings. The ones I'm not impressed with, I'm not going to have here, and they're going to be taken off the website, obviously. But yeah, so this one is doing really well, and I'm really impressed with the variegation. I'm really impressed with the 3 new shoots it's putting up, potentially even a 4th, I can't really tell. But yeah, this is another one where once you get this plant, it should start growing for you rather quickly. Next up is this string of spades cutting. It's, like I said, all my string of spades are doing really well. And honestly, these aren't even the most impressive ones. I have some coming up later on that will probably blow your mind. Then next up we have this string of hearts. It's growing, it's doing its thing. It's looking really good. I'm really impressed with it. It's got diatomaceous earth on it. But other than that, you know, one of those plants that are just really nice. The next plant is this global green pothos. It is doing well. It's looking a little rough, but that's from when I took the cutting and was propagating it in the water. It got weird, but now it's, you know, it's getting its life back together, but it's a pothos. You can't mess up a pothos, right? So I wouldn't be too worried. Yet another string of spades. I'm gonna, you know, kind of brush over the string of spades from now on because I have so many. Another string of spades, but look at how much it has going on in there. Like, you will get a lot of plant if you buy this one. Then we have this Hoya pubicalyx splash. All the white on it is perlite, don't worry. I propagated it in perlite. Look at that. Lots of new leaves happening. Very exciting. We have a string of hearts. Look at all those hearts in there.
We have another variegated string of hearts. I would say that this might be my best specimen that I have listed right now. Look at all those chunky variegated hearts in there. Wow, yes. Yet another string of spades. Look at this one. Look at all those spades. So this Syndapsis Tribia Moonlight looks a little sketch, but that's because these are the leaves I got like with it when I propagated it, and it's putting all its energy into all those new shoots. So you will get like an actual living plant. I just think it's kind of not focusing on the leaves and focusing on thriving. But yeah. Yet another string of hearts. Wow. We have another Hoya pubic splash, and it actually has some new growth happening in there. It's probably gonna look a little jank. It already looks a little jank, but it's growing. It's doing its thing. Yet another string of hearts. This one is not of Silver Glory, but it's looking pretty silver, so that's pretty neat. Look at all those spades in there. Just because I don't have it cascading, you will get so much plant. Like, it's bundled. Look at those roots. It is ready to go. I just have it looped up because it would tangle around all of its brethren. Again, look at all those spades in there. And look at all of that. That's insane. It's doing a little sun stressing too, because this one I had next to a window. Oh my goodness. Insane. I have a Philodendron Brantianum. It's looking sketch, but it's alive. Look at all those hearts. I don't even have to say anything. Just look at it. Another string of hearts. Then we have this Philodendron Brantianum, and I think it speaks for itself which plant you should look into. Oh my gosh, the shine. I thought that was mealybugs. I got scared. It was just the light. But yeah. So I would say out of the two Philodendron Brantianums I have for sale right now, this would probably be the one that you would be winning from. And we have this Hoya Crimson Queen. Look at that new growth. And we have another one down there too. And there. Look at all that. Look at that plant. I'm so happy. It makes me so happy. I'm pretty sure on the website it doesn't have any new growth on it right now. So yeah, this plant, you'll be getting more than what the picture says you will be. String of spades. This one's not as big as the other ones, but one day. Next up is this Epipremnum Baltic Blue. It has a little bit of damage on its leaves, but that's from propagating it. My mother plant is gorgeous. I love this plant. Just take a moment and take this all in. Just take it all in. Look at how much plant you're getting. Wow. More string of spades. Look at that. Look at how much plant that is. That's crazy. Another string of spades. Less impressive, but still beautiful. String of spades. Yet another one. And another string of spades. This one actually looks really nice, even though it's not the biggest specimen. And another string of spades. This one's a big kahuna right here. Look at all that. Look at all that growth. It's crazy. I think this might be it of the string of spades now. Look at that sun stressing. So pretty. Now we are to Hoya Pubic Calyx Splash. Look at that. Get that perlite. No, I can't get that perlite off. Okay. But yeah, this one has lots of splashiness on it. Very pretty. And another Hoya Pubic Calyx Splash. Look at that. Gorgeous. Oh, and it has a vine that is growing in the back. I didn't even notice that until now. Very cool. Then there's this tiny little baby Rhaphidophora. Hey, the shingling one. I forget how to pronounce it, but that's what this one is. We have Hoya Wyattii. I don't know why it has spots. I do pest prevention like weekly on all my plants, so I don't know why it has those spots. I'm assuming it's from when I had it propagating in perlite though. But this is another Hoya Wyattii and another Hoya Pubic Calyx Splash. Gorgeous. Variegated string of hearts. And another better looking variegated string of hearts. Philodendron Brantianum. This cutting's pretty mid, but you'd get all these nodes. It just didn't want to put out any new leaves. I don't know. I don't know what it wants from me. It put out like these dry things and then just gave up. But Philodendron Brantianum, it's not as bad as the first one, but it's not as good as the second one. Variegated string of hearts. There we go. It's looking a little dusty, but that's just from the dirt. And another variegated string of hearts. Emu! My puppy just came loose. Hi, Emu. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Yeah, you're a cool girl. Hoya Pubic Calyx Splash again. Glad there's another string of spades. I think this is the last one for reals now. Philodendron Brantianum, and all the action is happening down here. It's looking real jank, but it's putting out lots of new leaves, so that's pretty neat. Variegated String of Hearts. And Variegated String of Hearts. And those are all my plants I currently have for sale. So like I said, if they're interesting to you, feel free to check out my Mercari. I also have other stuff for sale right now. Like Pokemon cards, some clothes, and some other things too. Oh, and some art. But yeah, so with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Bye!